evening candlelit slow flow. So this is just going to be a quick yoga practice that you can do at the end of the day before bedtime. It's going to be really gentle, nice and slow, relaxed. So go grab something comfy, and then if you like, you can also use pillows as well towards the ends. I have a bolster here, so go grab a pillow, throw on your comfy clothes, and we'll get started. So we're actually going to start in a seated position, so you can sit cross-legged or on your shins or even up on your pillow, whatever is a comfortable seat for you. And then bring your hands to the thighs, palms face down, chin is parallel to the floor, close the eyes. And we'll just take a few breaths here to really settle in. So deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling out of the nose or the mouth, let it go. Again, inhale. Exhale it out. And one more big inhale all the way in. And exhaling out of the nose or the mouth, let it go. And then bring your right hand out beside you. Start to walk the fingers out. Keep the left hip grounded onto the floor. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, reaching over to the right. So lengthening the left side body. Keep the left hip down. Inhale. Exhale, reach. One more breath. Good. Our inhale takes us back up. Left hand down to the floor, ground the right hip. Inhale. Exhale, reaching over to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. One more. And then inhale brings us back up. And then coming forward, we're going to come into all fours. So knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, tuck the toes, and then on our next inhale, roll the belly forward towards the floor. Press into your hands to lift the head up, and then exhale and round the spine. So draw the belly button in, press the floor away, drop the head. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale and round. And one more. And exhale, draw the belly button in, drop the head. Inhale to come back to our neutral spine. Walk the knees back slightly, bring the shoulders back over the wrists, and then drop the pelvis towards the floor, lifting the head up, gentle back bend. Exhale, bring the hips back towards the heels, reaching forward, forehead down. Good. Inhale to come forward, drop the pelvis any amount, maybe slightly, or coming into a full upward facing dog. Exhale, bring the hips back, child's pose. One more time. Inhale to come forward, drop the hips, lift the head. And exhale, coming back into our downward dog. Not downward dog, child's pose. Take the knees wide, forehead comes down, close the eyes. Breathing. Last breath here. And then our inhale brings us back up. Curl the toes and lift the hips up and back into our downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees if you need to, add some movement. Shaking out the head, yes, no. And then we're gonna come into our pigeon pose. So inhale, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, left knee to the left wrist. And then start to walk the right foot back. Inhale, lifting the chest up. Exhale, coming forward and down to the forearms. Stay here or come all the way down to the floor. Bring the forehead down. And we're gonna hold here for 5 breaths. So just try and get as comfortable as you can in this, making sure the forehead is supported. And breathe. Three more breaths. And 1. And then walking the upper body back up, curl the back toes, lift the knee, press into the hands, left foot comes back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. And 1 more. And then other side. Inhale, lifting the right leg up and back. Exhale, coming forward. Right knee to the right wrist. Walk the left hip back slightly. And then inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale to come forward and down to the floor. So same thing here when you come to the forearms or all the way down, but wherever you are, you want to make sure that the forehead is supported. So whether that's by the floor, stacked fists, a pillow, and then close the eyes and breathe. Good. Breathing all the way in through the nose and exhaling out completely. 2 more. Good. And then on your next breath, walking the upper body back up. Curl the left toes, lift the left knee, press into the hands, right foot comes back, hips lift up. And then last time in a downward dog here, so shake out the head if you like. And then bending the knees, bringing them down to the floor. You're gonna walk the knees up behind the wrists, bringing the big toes together for a reclined hero's pose. So this might be more than enough for you to be sitting up on the quads, or if you want to take this a little bit farther, bring the hands behind you and start to lean back. So any amount, maybe this is enough, or you can come down to the forearms, or maybe all the way down to the shoulders. But just make sure that there's no pain in the knees or the ankles, and that the knees are grounded on the floor. So the knees aren't coming up, they're down. And then you can have your hands by your side, palms face up. Maybe bring them to the belly, or you can even reach them up overhead. And breathe here. Two more breaths. And then from here, to come out of this the same way we came in. So reach forward if you're all the way back, grab the shins or ankles, prop yourself up first to the forearms, and then press yourself all the way up, bringing the upper body back over the hips. And then bring the weight forward, shift the legs off to the side, and bring them out in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall here. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Always a great option as well to bring a pillow under the hips to elevate them. Point the toes back towards you. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hinging from the hips, coming forward, reaching all the way. And then catch the outsides of the feet, ankles, shins. And then we're gonna make this passive tonight. So just round the spine, bring the forehead towards the knees. Deep breaths. Good. Each exhale, see if you can sink a little bit lower. Maybe one more. And then from here, releasing whatever you're holding on to, coming back up to seated. We are going to come back to lay on our backs, but just make sure that your pillows or bolsters are within reach, because we're going to be using those soon. So inhale, reach forward, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, we're going to roll back down to the floor, slowly coming all the way, and then gently releasing the shoulders and head down to the floor. And then bend the knees, bring the feet down onto the floor. And then pull the knees into the chest, reach forward, grab the shins, give yourself a big squeeze, rock side to side, and then stay here. Or you can come into your happy baby, reaching forward, grabbing the outsides of the feet, and then bring the bottoms of the feet up towards the ceiling, knees wide, maybe roll side to side. And then coming back to center, bring the feet down, and then you can bring the soles of the feet together, knees come wide. Another great option is to take your pillow or bolster and then place it on the long edge of your mat, and then rolling back, coming into a supported fish with cobbler's pose legs, so having the chest lifted, and bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, or if you prefer, you can let the legs go long, and you can have the arms out, palms face up, maybe close the eyes. And taking deep breaths here, just let it go. Releasing the day, releasing any and all effort. And you can stay here for as long as you like. And when it is your time to leave, do so quietly and mindfully on the body. And have an amazing rest of your evening.